What secrets does Noah's family hold? Beyond the familiar names of Shem, Ham, and Japheth lies a world of fascinating possibilities. Join us as we delve into the depths of history, mythology, and tradition to uncover the hidden layers of Noah's descendants. Welcome to our journey into the enigmatic realm of Noah's family tree. While the biblical narrative paints a clear picture of three sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, history whispers of other sons, casting shadows of confusion and intrigue over this ancient tale. Today, we embark on a quest to unravel the mysteries surrounding Noah's descendants, crossing cultural landscapes and traveling through history. We need to ask only one question: were Shem, Ham, and Japheth truly Noah's only sons? Our journey will take us to the fertile plains of Mesopotamia and Arabia's windswept deserts. In the book of Genesis, the story of Noah's Ark and the Great Flood is one of the most iconic tales of human history. Genesis chapters 6 to 9 recount the account of how God, grieved by the wickedness of humanity, instructed Noah to build an ark to preserve himself, his household, as well as all land-dwelling animals. In Genesis 9 verses 1 to 2, God commands Noah and his sons after the flood. Then God blessed Noah and his sons, saying to them, "Be fruitful and increase in number and fill the earth. The fear and dread of you will fall on all the beasts of the earth, and on all the birds in the sky, on every creature that moves along the ground, and on all the fish in the sea. They are given into your hands." After the flood, Noah's three sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, are introduced as the founders of the post-flood human population. Shem, the eldest son, is often depicted as the most prominent figure among Noah's offspring. In Genesis 9 verses 26 to 27, Noah blesses Shem, declaring, "Blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem. May Canaan be the slave of Shem. May God extend Japheth's territory, may Japheth live in the tents of Shem, and may Canaan be the slave of Japheth." In the biblical narrative, this blessing indicates a special status for Shem and his descendants. Ham, the second son, is known for an incident following the flood in which he dishonored his father, Noah. Genesis 9 verse 22 recounts, "Ham, the father of Canaan, saw his father naked and told his two brothers outside." Although Ham was not directly cursed, his son, Canaan, did play a significant role in biblical history, including the descendants known as the Canaanites. Japheth, the youngest son, is often associated with expansion and diversity. Genesis 9 verse 27 mentions God extending Japheth's territory, symbolizing the spreading of his descendants throughout the world. It was through Shem, Ham, and Japheth that the post-flood world was repopulated, laying the foundation for diverse cultures and civilizations. According to the Jewish and Christian tradition, their role in biblical narratives shapes collective memory and cultural heritage throughout history. While the biblical narrative provides a foundational account of Noah's family, alternative interpretations and traditions offer intriguing insights into the possibility of an additional son beyond Shem, Ham, and Japheth. With their unique contributions, these alternative perspectives enrich the tapestry of Noah's story by drawing from a variety of religious texts, historical records, and oral traditions. Islamic tradition uncovered the story of Yam, son of Noah, a figure not discussed in Judeo-Christian scriptures. In Islam, the story of Noah's family during the Great Flood holds a unique perspective, introducing us to Yam, a son of Noah whose tale differs from what we find in the Bible. According to the Quran, Yam was the fourth son of Noah, but unlike his brothers, he did not embrace his father's faith. When Noah received divine instructions to build the ark to survive the impending flood, Yam chose to defy God's command. Noah pleads with Yam to join him on the ark, but Yam opts to climb a mountain instead, meeting his end. However, Yam's heart remained hardened, and he sought refuge on a mountain. As the floodwaters engulfed the land, Yam met his tragic end, unable to escape the divine decree. This version sheds light on Yam's disbelief in God's message, setting him apart from his family. There is no mention of Yam in the Bible, only in the Quran. What is the reason for this discrepancy? The Bible mentions Noah's 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Yet, the absence of Yam raises questions. Was he intentionally left out, or did he exist in an earlier version of the story? But what about Canaan? In some interpretations, Canaan is depicted as Noah's son, not grandson. This contradiction leads us to the supplementary hypothesis, a theory proposed by one of the biblical scholars. Suggests that in an earlier version of the story, Noah indeed had 4 sons. However, later editors, adhering to a 3-son narrative, attempted to reconcile this by recasting Canaan as Noah's grandson instead of his son. The addition of Ham was the father of Canaan in later texts aligns with the scholar's proposition. Interestingly, a Jewish commentary called Pirkei de Rabbi Eliezer also mentions Canaan as Noah's son. Could these texts share a common source? In general, the mystery of Noah's 4th son challenges us to reconsider the complexities of religious texts. Whether it's Yam in Islam, Canaan in Judaism, or the unnamed son in the Quran, each iteration offers a unique perspective on faith, family, and divine intervention. The reasons behind the inclusion or exclusion of these additional sons in different religious texts and interpretations can be attributed to a variety of factors. In some cases, these sons may have been omitted from certain religious texts due to editorial decisions, theological considerations, or cultural influences. A focus on specific lineages or characters within a religious tradition may also reflect the priorities and values of the communities that preserved and transmitted these narratives. Exploring the question whether Shem, Ham, and Japheth were Noah's only sons requires an understanding of the historical and cultural contexts of the ancient Near East. The biblical account in Genesis provides a foundational narrative, but understanding the broader cultural context of the time can shed light on why certain traditions may have emerged. Genesis 9 verses 1-2 states, "Then God blessed Noah and his sons, saying to them, 'Be fruitful and increase in number and fill the earth. The fear and dread of you will fall on all the beasts of the earth, and on all the birds in the sky, on every creature that moves along the ground, and on all the fish in the sea. They are given into your hands.'" These verses convey God's command to Noah and his sons to repopulate the earth after the flood. The focus on filling the earth suggests a mandate for expansion and reproduction, which could imply the existence of other descendants beyond Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Moreover, Genesis genealogies often prioritize certain lineages over others for narrative and theological purposes. This selective approach may have excluded some sons or descendants from the primary lineage traced in the book of Genesis. In ancient genealogies, individuals and groups were often included or excluded based on their claim to land, power, or authority. Beyond the biblical narrative, ancient Near Eastern cultures often depicted family structures differently than modern Western conceptions. Polygamy and monogamy were common practices, leading to the existence of multiple branches within a family tree. Considering these historical and cultural perspectives, it becomes more nuanced and complex to determine if Shem, Ham, and Japheth were Noah's only sons. The story of Noah and his family continues to capture and inspire generations. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with fellow history enthusiasts, and subscribe for more content. Remember to hit the notification bell to stay updated. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.